Intro, 2, 3, 4. Band, 2, 3, 4. Verse, 2, 3, 4. Pre-chorus, 2, 3, 4. Chorus, 2, 3, 4. Intro, 2, 3, 4. Verse, 2, 3, 4. Pre-chorus, 2, 3, 4. Chorus, 2, 3, 4. Chorus, 2, 3, 4. Interlude, 2, 3, 4.
All right, let's talk about the song "Only King Forever." Um, this is a kind of a weird song because the choruses and the bridge, it switches to halftime kind of feel with drums, and then the verses are kind of more full, like a normal beat but up tempo. So you'll see, however you count it, just know on the sheet in the chorus, I switched to like a halftime kind of counting as mapped out. But the intro starts out, the drums come in right away by themselves, and it comes in with a tom beat that you'll see mapped out there. Um, on the first hit of the toms, I usually use both toms, and then on the and a three, I switch to the floor tom. And so I go both, and then and a three on the floor tom, and then a kick is just on the one, the and of every beat. So I'll play it for you in slow, and we'll go from there. All right, so that's the intro. Very big, and then that first verse, the drums still stay in, but it's kind of dialed back a little bit, and I switched to just using the floor tom. The kick stays on the one and the and of every measure, and so eighth notes, and then the floor tom is only played on the one and the and the three and the of the three. So that goes like this. So that stays then throughout the verse, and you'll notice where I cut out at the end of that verse, there's a little bit of a pause that the drums cut out. You can go back and listen to that. And then we go into this chorus beat. You'll see it's using the snare, the kick, and the ride, and this is where it switches to kind of like a halftime feel. But you'll see the kick is on the one and the of the one, and then it waits kind of an extra period of time, and it goes on the E and of the three. Snares on the two and the four, eighth notes on the ride, and so this is what it sounds like slowed down. All right, so that's the chorus, and then right as the chorus ends, you'll see in the playthrough where it ends, then it goes back into instrumental, and we go back to that intro beat using both the toms and then the floor tom on that and one or and a three, and so it just goes back to that beat we were doing in the beginning. Moving on to verse 2. This is a very simple beat, honestly. I have hi-hats on the one and the two and three and four, and so eighth notes on the hi-hat, snare on two and four, and then quarter notes on the kick. Very simple beat. But the one thing to catch in verse 2 is that kind of stutter beat that is at the end of the verse. And so I'm going to play it really slow for you. You can go rewatch the playthrough to get the timing of that. So this is how it goes. So you can see it's like a kick, kick, and then snare crash, kick, snare crash, kick, snare crash, and then a build at the end of that. And you can, again, go watch the playthrough to see how that timing is. But the cue I look for vocally for the drums to start do that is the O's, when the lead vocalist does the O's. Oh, oh, we trust the name of Jesus. The oh part is when you can be signaling ready to go do that kick, kick, snare, stutter beat. Then we go back into the chorus beat just like before. Nothing new with that. We drop out for a little bit in this instrumental or interlude, whatever you want to call it. And then it goes into this really fast beat. Now, you can go back and watch. I do the open hi-hat thing that I hear in the beat. If you want, you can nix the open hi-hat thing and just do 16th notes and the kick and snare. So eighth notes on the kick, 16th notes, and then the snare falls on the 2, and the following the 2, and then the 4. So say that again, it's on the 2, the and, or the after the 2, and the 4. So this is what it sounds like slowed down. Now, if you got rid of the open hi-hat part of it, this is what that would sound like. Now, depending on who's leading, they may totally nix that instrumental. I know when I've played and led this song, I've said as a team, we'll just nix this whole instrumental because I think it's really long, really drawn out. And so we go right from the chorus to the bridge. That might be a possibility that the worship leader may choose to do so. Moving on then to the bridge, you can see we've got this beat going, kick on the 1, the and, so the 1 and the and after the 1, the after the 2, and then the E and of the 3. So it's 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and. So it's similar to the chorus. There's an extra kick, I think, mixed in there that makes it a little different. So this is what it sounds like slowed down. So you can see kind of similar to the chorus beat. After the bridge, we drop out. There's a down chorus, and then that down chorus, at the end of it, we build into a big chorus. And that build, I'm doing, I think technically, depending on if you count halftime, I'd be doing 16th notes on the snare and eighth notes on the kick and the ride. You can go back and listen to that, what that is doing. And then we'll just go back into the chorus beat that we've been doing all along in the other choruses. In that last instrumental, I just stay on that chorus beat. You can also feel free to double time it. Some people double time that, and they do. Trying to think of what they do. They do eighth notes on the kick, eighth notes on the ride, snare on the 2 and the 4. So that would sound like this at the end if you want to do that. And then the last thing to notice is how we end. This song's got a lot of weird stops and starts. We end on the 4. And so I'll show you what that sounds like slowed down with the chorus beat that I was carrying on throughout. So that was Only King Forever. Go back, listen to the playthrough, whatever is helpful for you to learn the song, but I hope this video in general was helpful.